Okay. So, to wrap it up for you for the evening, you've met a number of the different groups. In theory, done some reconnaissance for the rest of the party, gotten stabbed a whole bunch.
Yeah.
And discovered, that the goblins are, have set up their own tiny civilization in the tombs.
In the tombs. Which I really, even my character, I don't think I have a problem with it. Except that
somebody wants to bury someone
Someone
here.
wants to bury someone there.
Probably without that person getting eaten by goblins.
Probably without that.
Not many people opt for the goblin stomach burial. It's not a well-chosen option.
I mean, everybody else has already been eaten by goblins that were here.
Yeah, that's probably a problem too.
It's probably a problem.
Maybe
Not a
little
fixable problem.
No.
In any sense. The one that's old knows what's going on.
Yep. But apparently has his reasons for keeping it going.
Yeah. Which I have not figured out. Okay, the last thing I'll do, we'll head over to the closed doors.
Okay.
We'll see what's there.
The closed doors are closed. This is certainly the newest of all the tombs, and even has words written above it.
Those evil words.
Those evil words.
Evil words.
Do you speak Draconic?
No.
The words are in some sort of script that you don't know, but they're carved into the very stone themselves.
Right.
This area has almost no mounds around it. Its borders, as you might put it, seem to have no violence, and the doors are shut, and the place has not been touched.
I attempt to open the doors.
Okay, make a strength check.
They're stone, I'm guessing?
Yes, these ones are.
12.
Not only does the lock seem to refuse to give, like it is actually locked, but as you push, you feel that the doors must be being reinforced from the inside.
I'm gonna do a walk around the whole building and see if there's either another way in, or window, or see if there's maybe goblins getting in a different way.
Sure. Make a perception check as you walk around the building.
12.
As you circle around, you see that high on the wall, where the light would catch it at midday, is what looks like a stained glass circle, which appears to be on some sort of metal frame with a pivot that swings out. The pivot is closed now, but shows less signs of rust or damage than the rest of this.
So it's openable.
Looks like it. Probably from the inside.
It doesn't look like I could open it from the outside.
If you were able to
push on it,
if you were able to climb up and maybe get a good handle on it, you could try to wrench it open, or break the glass and climb inside.
I mean, everything else is damaged. Goblins broke that glass. It wasn't me. I swear.
Yep. Who would
argue?
Who would?
Who would?
Certainly not the goblins. They'd be like, "Yeah, I broke that glass."
Yeah, they would want to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I smashed that place.
Yeah, I'll attend. How high is it up?
It's about 15 feet up.
Climbing's not my strong suit.
Yeah, it just overlooks the walls around the area.
Oh, so like if you were up on the wall, you'd be right in line with it?
It'd be about at your knees ish. It's just a little bit.
Can I go back to? Can I put the ladder on the other side?
Yep.
Climb up the ladder and walk along the wall.
You could.
Well, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. You climb up the ladder and start walking along the wall. You apparently becoming instantly invisible to all the goblins down below you as they continue their petty little schemes. The priestly goblins are now trying to pour pots of that substance. into the lake, only to be constantly repulsed by combinations of spearmen and the axemen in their rags, who then proceed to fall on each other and murder each other, only for more goblins to pour out later, younger, smaller, some of them even shiny looking, to pick up the weapons and drag them back.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll keep walking until I get to that building with the hole in it. It's
a good 5 feet away from you now.
Okay.
So at the very corner of the ledge, the window is right here.
Is it big enough for me?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah? It's pretty big?
You could try and jump through from here. I mean, you'd be jumping through glass, so that's not great. But yeah, you could totally try it out.
Do I have any of those spears that I grabbed earlier?
Yes, you still have some of the little
spears. Can I try and throw one at the window?
Certainly.
Just a dex?
No, it's a range attack.
Range attack?
And you definitely hit.
That's good.
Yep.
3.
You smash out one of the panes.
It goes through?
Yep.
Do I hear anything after it smashes?
You hear the glass fall. And yeah, a little bit of a cracking sound.
But no goblin talking or voices?
It's silent in there.
Alright. Go big or go home. I'll jump through the glass.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check.
Oh, well. Oh, no, actually not that bad. I took ranks in acrobatics.
Excellent.
I still have my -4 to it, but I took ranks in it. 12.
You managed to hurl yourself at the glass.
Yeah.
Taking 2 points of damage. Unfortunately, the metal frame that the glass was put into does not give quite so easily, and you find yourself scrabbling with bleeding hands to try and catch onto it before you fall. You can either choose to fall, or you can choose to try and grab on and pull yourself in.
The glass is completely broken out?
Yes, but the metal struts that held the glass panes in place have apparently withstood the impact. Your jump was not very solid. So now you're going to have to try and hold yourself there, if you want to try and still get in.
I'm guessing if I try and go, there's still glass, probably something, it would hurt.
Oh yeah, it would hurt.
Yeah, I'll attempt to grab on.
Okay.
Climb?
Escape artist in this case.
Escape artist. I took ranks in that too.
Nice.
18.
Nailed it. You take 3 points of damage as you're just like, whatever, glass. And pull yourself in through the window. And take 1 point of non-lethal damage as you fall. There is a ladder there, but the way you've hauled yourself in...
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. You land with a thump on the cold stone.
Thump.
Amazed you didn't break your neck. This place is musty, filled wall to wall with untouched bones and untouched graves that have been sorted very carefully. The tomb in the center is open, but the lid has been slid back and dropped carefully. And there looks like there is a pile of supplies. A barrel, some crates, some bags. You can see some apples spilling out of one of those.
Apples?
Mm-hmm.
Like fresh apples?
Mm-hmm.
I'll continue. I'll look around the room, see if there's anybody or thing in here.
Make a perception check.
Hiding or otherwise. 21.
Inside a small doorway to the side, probably a receptacle for more bones or some other sort of storage. You hear two voices whisper. One of them is a high voice that you vaguely remember from somewhere, saying, "Oh no, they've come inside. They've come in through the window." And a lower voice, much more familiar, saying, "There's no helping it. We'll have to go out. Give me a moment. We'll do what we can in here." And a soft sound of people trying to be stealthy as they set something up.
I announce that I'm not one of the goblins. Loudly.
Silence falls. the door opens very, very slowly, showing the face of a very young woman, maybe 9-10 years old, powdered in what looks like some sort of white dust, dressed in courtly robes, wearing two big, frighteningly spiked gauntlets, and carrying what looks like a short sword, which she holds very unskillfully in front of her. Behind her is a small goblin, peering out at you. This goblin is dressed in a tiny suit, like tiny breeches and a tiny leather jacket.
Okay.
That looks tailor-made to it. And of decent quality, too.
Alright. So you're the ghosts. Or ghost.
Make a diplomacy check.
12.
No, the ghost is real and very scary, and you should leave, says the little goblin, while the young woman nods and goes, yes, and who are you? Why are you here?
I would like to know that first. Why are you here in this goblin civilization?
Well, we don't have to answer his questions. You answer us first. You're the one who broke in.
I say no. Goblins broke into this tomb first, 4 years ago.
How do you know that?
I know lots of things.
This goblin looks at you suspiciously.
I want to know why you, a goblin, are trying to scare the other goblins with ghosts.
Were you sent here from the town? Zolvik, she whispers, and he nods. I know.
I say yes, I was. I am not from there, though.
And the little girl laughs and goes, I'd know if you were.
Obviously.
Quiet. Why have they sent you? Are you here to clear out the goblins?
Attempt to, yes.
So they know.
They don't know what is here. They know something is here.
Oh no.
One of their soldiers did not return.
They killed someone?
I guess so.
Oh no, then they know. Then they know about the outside.
Who does? The other goblins?
The goblins.
They do not know of the outside.
Then how did they even...
I don't know.
Oh, this is giving me a headache, he says, wandering out past her.
Even I've been walking out there talking to the goblins, and none of them they just think I'm a big goblin.
Which are the ones who killed him? Who has his body?
I don't know. I have not found it yet.
I will... You're an adventurer, aren't you?
Yes.
I will pay you a big pile of money to find that body and to get it out of here.
Why?
They probably shouldn't eat people.
Okay.
What?
I mean, I think it was a while ago. The body might already be gone. I was not expecting to find it.
Wait, so they lost someone a while ago and they... No, this is all too confusing. If you're here to clear them out, you can't. Zolvik can't come here. Once the goblins realize that there's stuff outside of here, they'll march. They'll swarm. Zolvik won't have a chance. It's the winter season. Tanea says there's no one... Oh, I'm sorry, he says, looking at her, having accidentally blurted her name. She's like, oh, it's okay. You can't let Zolvik find out. They have to leave the tombs alone. There's too many goblins here. They'll kill everyone in that town.
They want to bury the king here. I don't think that there's stopping from wanting to come here.
He's like, I told you. Once he died, they were gonna send someone. They can't. They have to find a new place.
Are you trying to get? Are you attempting to try and get them to leave? The goblins to leave?
No, they need to stay. If they leave, that's too many goblins.
Can we eliminate them somehow?
What? Kill people?
No. Kill the goblins.
Well, I know they're not great, but
Some of them are great.
If we just
Some of them are pretty entertaining.
Yeah, but if we just kill them, that just makes us like them. No, they have to stay here.
I was trying to get them to kill each other, but that wasn't working out too well. I mean, more died, but more came back.
There's got to be a better way. There's got to be a way to stop them from killing the town, but not kill them either. I'm sure of it. At least, I think so.
What if we made a trail leading away from the town and then got them to leave?
Maybe. They'd have to not see the keep. It's pretty obvious.
A tunnel to somewhere.
You'd have to convince them to give up this whole crown business, though. I don't know how you could do that. They won't listen to anyone. They're fractured right now. That's the only reason they haven't tried to leave.
Well, one of them knows. One of them is still one of the originals that came here in the first place.
What?
Yeah.
Tanea steps forward and goes, okay, still waving around this sword. Okay, this has gone on far enough. What's your name?
Lulo.
Oh.
Autumnvale.
Well, it's
of Havengard.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Tanea, and this is Gert, and yeah, I guess you could say we're the ghosts. So, what was this you had to say about a tunnel? And we'll wrap the scene there.
Tunnels!